All right, so I took some points from the videos that we were supposed to watch today. I also looked at the PowerPoint slide and was looking at some topics that I don't know. I kind of thought were important to cover that I liked that you covered. I hope I'm doing this right. But for the videos, for example, that first one in regards to that actor, I think her name was Yaritza. I wasn't aware that things like that went on, but honestly, at the same time, I'm not surprised because unfortunately, a lot of people get marginalized because of their skin color sometimes. And especially, it seems like that happens here. I'm not going to say that it happens all the time because I'm not a believer of that. But I didn't realize that it was of that degree, especially in Mexico. Also, another fun fact that I didn't know was over 80% of Mexicans are of mixed people, which was a crazy fact. Another thing I like to point out was Columbus in regards to the slaughtering of indigenous people. So I kind of knew some facts about Columbus. I knew that he didn't necessarily go to the Americas. He was actually trying to go to India, and he just ended up changing. He ended up calling the native people Indians, and then obviously, you know what happens next. He slaughtered some of them, tried to take them for their land and whatnot. My problem with that, about how even the topic of the video, Columbus lying, I've heard about 3 to 4 different things in regards to how that went down. So I'm not going to completely buy into that video, but I do respect it. I didn't realize that the word Chicano was actually a broader term. I thought Chicano honestly just meant people of Mexican descent. I didn't realize that it could be more than that. So that was really big news to me as well. In regards to the word Mexican, I knew that Mexican didn't derive from just, a random word that was mixed up. I knew that it had something to do with essentially the Spaniard people that were coming in, Spanish. Those people changing it from, I believe it was Mexica, if I remember correctly. Another thing from your PowerPoint that I pointed out was the whole white privilege topic. I think white privilege is a complete made-up lie. You could disagree with me if you'd like. Obviously, we're going to disagree. But I do believe that money talks. If you have money, of course, you're going to be able to get favors and, have greater upside compared to people that do not have money. I agree with that. But do I believe that because of my skin color, I am going to be less fortunate than others? No, especially now in this day and age, there's programs that exclude white people. So, you can't tell me the white privilege exists because, if anything, I feel like white people are now more oppressed than ever because of this whole white privilege theory that's pushed. Yeah, that's it. That's a wrap for me.